Israel. We're learning that dozens of Israeli tanks are headed towards the Gaza border. Remember, over the last few hours, the key fear for experts has been of a land invasion taking place within Israel. Now, let's go over to Siddhant right now to understand more about what could take place in the next few hours. Siddhant, we know that the Gaza Strip has a population of about 2.5 million people. The Israeli Prime Minister has said after Hamas's surprise attack that he's going to turn the Gaza Strip into a deserted island. Tell us more about what's happening on the ground right now.
Yes, look, we can expect something major which Israel can do as far as counteroffensives are concerned. Since they have already launched Operation Iron Force, the counteroffensive is going on, airstrikes are being executed, but we can expect something major, perhaps that can be a significant movement in this counteroffensive that have been launched by Israel. Why I'm saying this is because what the reports that we are getting from Tel Aviv and Jerusalem are hinting at something major which can happen in Gaza Strip, because Israel has vacated a lot of communities living next to the Gaza Strip. The entire settlements have been evacuated. Even the heavy armored vehicles, tanks are being deployed on the borders of Israel at Gaza Strip. Even there are videos that are being circulated in which tanks are moving towards Gaza Strip. The full contingent are moving towards the Gaza Strip. So yes, we can expect some sort of a retaliation in the strongest way, by Israeli army, and that could be a landmark thing in this entire counter-offensive exercise that is currently going on by Israeli forces.
Siddhant, thank you for bringing us those details. I do want to take our audiences very quickly to what it is that the Israeli ambassador to India, Naur Gilon, has to say. Take a look.
We are heartfelt from the huge support we got from India, from the Prime Minister, through a few ministers who called me, businessmen, civil servants, just people from the street. Our social media is full of people who are showing their support, and we appreciate it. We appreciate it very strongly. I'll tell you why. Because India, first of all, is a very important country in the world. But secondly, India comes from a position of a country who knows terrorism. So it comes from a point of knowledge and not of ignorance. And for that, we are very much thankful. And again, Israel needs only the moral and political support. The work on the ground, we know how to do it. But we need to have the ability to execute the plan in order to make sure that Hamas will not threaten anyone else again.
So do we have details of the foreign casualties, including Indians, if we have details of that?
We have foreign casualties, but again, we are not out yet with names. Also the Israeli casualties, we are not separating. We have both Israelis and non-Israeli casualties. We don't have any information so far, thanks God, of Indian casualties. I hope it stays like that. But once we have the information, we will of course share it with the world.